This game is so long. Tekanuma. Can we play Spark Double in the Vornclex and just be hilarious with it? Just because. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's MTGGnome here, and today we'll be checking out Muldrotha, the Gravetide, everyone's favorite commander. Everyone knows what Muldrotha does, and today I'm going to be trying it out, doing my type of build, built this deck from scratch, didn't look up no guides or anything. So I just built it like I thought it should be built. I threw a couple of Neon Dynasty cards in here. March of Swirling Mist helps us protect Muldrotha. Tamiyo is a pretty sweet planeswalker if we can get her to ult. If we can get her to her -7, everything's going to cost 2 less, and we can tap the artifact to draw a card. With as much threats that we're going to have on the board, we probably can do this. We can even -X if we cast her without paying the Phyrexian mana cost, go get like a 5-drop planeswalker because we have a bunch of 5-drops. We can exile it, make a copy of that card, then go get Tamiyo back with Muldrotha, and then maybe do it again or tap a creature with her +1. It's really solid. We're running Junji as well, where our opponents are going to have to deal with this because he has flying and he has menace, and when he dies, we can choose our opponent to discard 2 cards and lose 2 life, or we can put a non-dragon creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under our control. We lose 2 life, so this is any graveyard, ours or our opponents if they have a better creature in the graveyard than we do. Junji's just going to be a freaking powerhouse in the deck, I believe. And then we're also running Mnemonic Sphere. I think it's just a pretty good artifact. We can sacrifice it to draw 2 cards, pay 2 mana, bring it back, sacrifice it again for 2 mana to draw 2 cards, or we can channel it, you know, maybe if it's in our opening hand and we want to draw a card, draw a land or something, we can get rid of it, then bring it back later with Muldrotha. I just think it's pretty solid. We've got Aether Spellbomb to help protect Muldrotha. We can keep bringing this back really easily. Siren Storm Tamer for the same thing. We can keep bringing this back really easily if they try to target our Muldrotha. Kaya's Ghost Form as well. If we can get Kaya's Ghost Form onto Muldrotha, then we have an out if Muldrotha actually dies. And then we can keep playing this from our graveyard once they get rid of the aura by killing Muldrotha one time with this enchanted on it. Then a fun little combo that I thought would be pretty funny is Hope of Ghirapur, where we can deal damage with Hope of Ghirapur, sacrifice it, bring it back with Muldrotha, all in the same turn, and then the next turn we hit our opponent again, sacrifice it. While this is happening, they can't cast non-creature spells. It's pretty hilarious. Then we have like the cards you know and love in Muldrotha decks: Ravenous Chupacabra, Binding of the Old Gods, Muldrifter, Springbloom Druid, Reclamation Sage, Playcrafter, Elspeth's Nightmare. And so our top end consists of a lot of these: Eldest Reborn, Liliana, Junji, Nissa Vital Force. If we can just +1 this one time and then get the ult off, we are drawing cards every time a land hits our battlefield. Underrealm Lich is really good when we draw cards. We look at the top 3 instead, we choose one, and then we put the rest in our graveyard. So not only do we get to choose which card we draw, but the other 2 also go in the graveyard to help Muldrotha even get better. And then our top in here: Blood in the Snow, River's Rebuke, Liliana Dreadhorde General, Ugin Ineffable, Chromatic Ori, and Vornclex, Voice of Hunger. These guys are gonna pretty much run the deck, especially these 4 here: Liliana, Ugin, Chromatic Ori, and Vornclex, just because these things are so devastating. If we actually get them to resolve with Muldrotha on the battlefield, it just becomes too much for our opponent to handle. They have to deal with one of them. They also have to deal with Muldrotha, but you also have to think about what's going to come back from your graveyard. It just gets really overwhelming for our opponent. And then the rest of the deck is a lot of mana rocks: Arcane Signet, Coastal Heart, Mind Stone, Ornithopter Paradise. Then we have mana dorks like Lotus Cobra, Elysian Caryatid, Paradise Druid, Roit Coil Creeper, which actually helps us better casting stuff out of our graveyard, so it's pretty solid. And Zimone, which we can put lands onto the battlefield by just paying 1 and tapping her. It's really good if we have a handful of land and we need to get our lands out. Zimone can help us speed up that process. And then the other cards in the deck actually help us mill, like Old Rutstein, Glowspore Shaman, Skull Prophet, King Narfi's Betrayal, and Stitcher Supplier. These cards are going to be pretty important to getting Muldrotha better cards to play with. We are running 38 lands. We are running the Kamigawa lands of each color that we can. And then we're running the Pathways, the Shock lands, and the Innistrad Crimson Vow dual lands, as well as Zagoth's Triome, Command Tower, Fabled Passage. So yeah, that's the deck. If you guys like my content, please consider subscribing. I put out a video or two every week. Try to do 3 if I can with my crazy hectic schedule. Be on the lookout for New Capenna. We're going to be playing that stuff day 1, so stay tuned for that. We are already over 430 subscribers, which is insane to me. And once we get 500 subscribers, we'll get the community tab where I can post polls and do all that other crap. So that should be fun. So let's get into some games, see how the deck does, shall we? It's gonna freaking wreck. We're up against Jhoira. Ooh, and they go first. I don't know if I want to keep this. Yeah, let's keep it. We got the Cold Steel Heart. I was thinking we keep this because we have the Rex Sage and we have Massacre Girl. So if we play something like Psy, Master Thopterus, Massacre Girl's going to come in real good handy for that. Oh, there's our blue source. No ramp. No ramp for him. Play this on a black. So we can have the mana for Massacre Girl. We're running more forest in the deck. We can get rid of this Palladium here. Yes, please get out of here. There's a Mind Stone. Fibblethip. Fibblethip's not an artifact. Okay, we hit our land drops. Way to go. Should we play Nissa? Yeah, let's play Nissa. Yeah. We'll leave it up as a blocker so we can alt Nissa next turn. Jhoira's a 3/3, so... Okay, so we can kill it with, Oh! Soul Guide Lantern. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt us for sure. We can kill Jhoira though. That's Massacre Girl. Fibblethip dies, Rex Sage dies, and then she triggers twice, so Jhoira dies. I think we can greed the Nissa. I think we can greed it. We don't have no lands right now, so alting it is not going to help us much, but hopefully we can greed it. Because Jhoira's going to cost 6 now. It's going to cost him like almost all his mana. Remember, kids, Jhoira only matters if Jhoira's on the field. He really doesn't want us to get that Rex Sage. Let's alter this turn. Play Tamiyo. Hopefully, Jhoira doesn't go off next turn. It's gonna be pretty scary for us. Binding of the Old Gods. Nothing but lands. All that other good stuff. We're not gonna attack because we want to keep up a blocker just in case he wants to attack with Jhoira. We have the Spark Double if he decides he wants to play some cheap creatures though. There's Aetherflux Reservoir, so he's going for it. Becomes a 4/3. Surely you won't attack. Oh, Assassin's Trophy. Do we get rid of the Jhoira? Or do we get rid of the Aetherflux Reservoir? Let's see what we get. From, let's see if we hit Binding from Tamiyo. No Binding. So, what we could do is Assassin's Trophy and then destroy Jhoira. Because Jhoira is how he's going to get this Aetherflux Reservoir off. It's going to give him a land though. So he does get the land. We just got to hold him off for a turn or two. I think, really. Let that swamp become a land. We can keep him off that high life total, since we know that's his game plan. And let's just hope he doesn't hit Paradox Engine. Aw, man, Adventure's Fair. He can go get Paradox Engine with that. So now we have to find a way to destroy Jhoira again. Turn target card from your graveyard to our hand. Should we go get the Assassin's Trophy or the Crux of Fate? Thinking the Assassin's Trophy. Well, yeah, I mean we can keep going to get the Assassin's Trophy and playing it on Jhoira. That just helps him get the land though, so it's kinda iffy. We can Gravebreaker or Lamia. What's really gonna hurt him? Oh, the River's Rebuke. We really need something that's gonna target the... So Binding. Binding's gonna be the best choice for us, right? Binding's gonna hit everything. It's gonna hit his Aetherflux Reservoir, it's gonna hit the Paradox Engine, it's gonna hit Jhoira. Jhoira costs 10. As long as we keep playing this Assassin's Trophy, he's going to keep having the mana to do it, so I don't want to keep playing the Assassin's Trophy. That's why I went to go get the Binding, put it into the graveyard. We finally got some land. So we can bring back the Binding with Tamiyo. Oh, Hope of Garapor. That's going to be funny if I can actually land that. Let's play Chromatic Ori and then let's play Binding of the Old Gods. Oh, let's play that. Yeah, we have that extra mana. Let's play the Hope of Garapor. I'm not really worried so much about the Aetherflux Reservoir. If we can keep his life total down, it's just him getting Paradox Engine, which he can go get with the Inventor's Fair. But he keeps wanting to replay Jhoira. Oh, Blood of Tears. So that's actually fine because that allows us to replay Binding now. Oh, we can hit the Immortal Sun with the Binding. So, what do? We have a lot of cards in hand. We play Muldrotha, we're only going to have 1 mana open. So, we can hit the Immortal Sun. If we play Chromatic Ori, Binding, and then Tamiyo, but we can't do both of those in this turn. We don't have enough land. Okay, let's just do Chromatic Ori. And then we can do the Binding. Yeah, we can do Binding. Destroy the Immortal Sun. And play Hope of Garapor. Get rid of the Dryad, get rid of the Glowspore Shaman. Man, the longer this goes on, the more scarier his deck gets, because he just gets so much mana. I'm wondering why he hasn't gotten the Paradox Engine yet. He's got the Heraldic Banner. He's got the Automated Artificer. He can probably go... Oh, Reality Chip. Probably go Infinite. Oh, maybe not. Damn, is he almost really at 50 life? Wow. So I guess now we need to destroy that Aetherflux Reservoir. He's going to be able to go Infinite next turn, I think, with the Aetherflux Reservoir. It's in our graveyard. Crux of Fate? We can Crux of Fate. But I'd like to Assassin's Trophy Aetherflux Reservoir, so let's do that.
No tails should be discarded.
Actually, let's keep it. Let's just make sure that we leave up mana to deal with it. We can play Masker Girl. Master Grill comes to save the day once again. Reality chip doesn't die though. Okay, so let's leave up that mana for the Assassin's Trophy. Just in case he happens to go get he happens to have Paradox Engine. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah, let's get rid of the Aetherflux Reservoir. So now we have to worry about the Paradox Engine. There's Ugin. So all its colorless spells cost 2 less to cast. Chandra gives him more mana.
Yup, you're going down.
Oh man, here we go. Make sure you tap it right. Oh my goodness. He's gonna replay all his cheat mana rocks. Can you imagine if he had Jhoira on the field? Imagine if we didn't destroy that. Reservoir. Oh boy. He's looking for it. We've got one more shot. We can play Muldrotha, bring back the Tamiyo to bring back the Assassin's Trophy, so we can just keep it up for Paradox Engine. Because that board is getting pretty scary. So let's see what he's going to do. So let's swing in. Let's kill Ugin so he doesn't get any value from that. So he's not gonna block. We play Muldrotha. And then we replay... Oh, we can cast a land, that's right. Let's draw a card. We can replay the Tamiyo. And getting back the Assassin's Trophy, so we can have it to deal with this stupid Paradox Engine. Actually, I don't want to risk it. Let's, just in case he has a way to tap our lands. I don't know, but that's scary to me. Okay, let's end the turn. We're gonna get rid of Zamon. Let's get rid of Skull Prophet and... So he could have went to go get Paradox Engine with Inventor's Fair. I don't know why he hasn't, unless he has another way of winning. Okay, that's fine.
Time to die.
I wasn't worried about that. Wouldn't you want that to stay on the field in a Muldrotha deck? Unless, oh wait, Scavenger. Oh no! I'm glad I got the Assassin's Trophy out of there. Ooh. Well, that's goodbye to his graveyard too, so he can't get the Aetherflux Reservoir back. Alright. Hey, hey, he can play all that shit he wants. We just worried about one thing, and that's Paradox Engine. So I'm keeping that Assassin's Trophy specifically for Paradox Engine. Target creature gets -5 until the turn. Oh, Bergie. Damn, this is a crazy game. Draw a card. Okay, what did he exile that we cannot get anymore? Crux of Fate. So he didn't get Blood in the Snow. Malevolent Hermit. What do we mill? Liliana's an Old Rusty and a Pneumatic Spear. Okay. We can Eldest Reborn. He's probably going to sacrifice the Reality Chip for sure. I mean, that'd be the most obvious choice. Yeah, we can Gravebreaker Lamia and go to get Blood in the Snow. River's Rebuke works too. Do we have enough mana for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't. Rogi is 3, Jhoira's 4. Narset. Oh, Meathook Massacre. I forgot about that one. Narset would definitely work. He doesn't draw any more cards after that. Yeah, let's play Narset. Oh, and we get Aether Spell Bomb. So So we still have the mana for Assassin's Trophy. Oh my goodness, this game. I don't know who's gonna win. Alright, sacrifice an artifact of mana value X. Yeah, he has to tap that though. Add red.
This is gonna hurt.
He can't draw because of Narset. Couple gear 4, he can't draw because of Narset. Ooh, Narset's killing right now. He's getting that mana though. I wonder if he's trying to storm off, I wonder if he has a shot in the end. You can't draw, dude. You haven't been drawn all turn. Make sure you keep drawing out. What's this storm count? Do we know? We don't know storm count now. It's gotta be like 13 or something like that. He hasn't casted 29 something like that. Narset was a good choice to go get. If we really need to, we can spark that little bit, but we have to go get something else. Wish we had something to destroy all artifacts. That'd be great. Yeah, I guess we can pay 1 to draw a card. Every card's gonna help us in this situation. Please discard one of your cards, please. Oh, he's gonna draw a card off that. This game's getting intense, man, I'll tell you that. Play our land. I gotta start playing the blue sources. We are running out of those. Let's see what we get off Narset. Nothing. What can we cast as a creature? What can we cast as a planeswalker? What can we cast as an artifact? Okay, let's play the Aether Spellbomb again. I guess Blood in the Snow. We'll play the Outlands Liberator to have that assurance for what you call that? Paradox Engine. We'll play the Elspeth's Nightmare on the Hope of Gearpour. We have 1, 2. Oh, we still have a bunch of mana left. Let's play Liliana.
Good news. I've arrived. Look at me.
Let's tap that. We'll play Journey to Eternity on the Outlands Liberator. Oh, I forgot about that. Well then, we can destroy something. What do we want to destroy? How about the stupid Mystic Forge? It's getting on my nerves. And then we can Mazeline Tome. And then we'll pass turn. Try to leave some mana open to, yeah, I guess we should have bounced the Scrap Welder. Because now I can go get the Mystic Forge back. We'll bounce it if he decides to play Paradox Engine. A Reality Chip, okay. You can bounce that, right? Yeah, but then he can just reconfigure on something else. He has so much mana. This Narset is killing him. I don't know why he hasn't gone to go get the Paradox Engine with Inventor's Fair. You can have all the mana you want. Alright, here it comes. Here it comes. What's he gonna go get? Dragon Spark Reactor? It deals damage equal to the number of charge counters on it to a target player and that much damage to up to 1 target creature. Maybe he's not running Paradox Engine. If you're playing Jhoira, why not run Paradox Engine? Maybe he's baiting us to use our Assassin's Trophy. Let's get rid of the Dragon Spark Reactor. And then let's bounce the Scrap Welder. What does he target? Can't see what he targets. Oh, it's something over here. Yeah, let's bounce the Scrap Welder. So he can't go get that back. Yeah, we'll put that on the bottom. Ooh, Boseiju. Oh, let's go get Outland Liberator. Boseiju's good in this matchup too. We can get rid of the Paradox Engine. I mean, I don't think he has Paradox Engine because he would have got it already. He definitely would have gotten already. So we're not worried about Assassin's Trophy right now. We'll play that onto Outland Liberator. We'll play the island here so we can draw a card. We'll play the Aether Spellbomb. We'll play the Mind Stone. Let's see if we can get Blood in the Snow.
I noted this somewhere.
No, but Meathook Masker's there. Oh, we already played an enchantment though, didn't we? That sucks.
Death is ever present.
I guess we'll cast Muldrothe. Not really sure what to do now. I don't know what his deck is going for. He could have had the Paradox Engine. So it's just I'm just wondering what he could be up to. We'll make our land a 5/5 again. We'll play the Spring Bloom Druid. Kind of thin out our deck a little bit more. We'll draw 2 cards. Ugin, nice. And then I want to attack the Chandra. You know what? Let's do this too. Dun dun. Oh, he really wants to protect that Chandra. Like, yeah, you're not going to draw a card because you drew a card already. You're not going to draw a card all solemn.
It's over.
Nothing really scary, though. Nothing that's really going to hurt us. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. The river from the battlefield, return to your hand target artifact card less than mana cost. So we can get rid of that. We'll get rid of the Scrap Trawler. He gets the Dragon Spark Reactor. I've never seen Narset do so much damage to a deck before. Narset is killing him right now. This game is so long. I'm gonna have to cut so much. I mean, you gotta find a way to win if you're a Jhoira deck. I got rid of Aetherflux Reservoir. Got rid of Mystic Forge. He hasn't played Paradox Engine yet. And I haven't seen him have a great shot. So is he just gonna go for this? You can't do nothing with that. I mean, at least he plays artifacts, but he can't play artifacts at instant speed, so I can just destroy it with the Outlands Liberator or my Boseiju. Oh, he's just gonna make 20 treasure tokens. Let's get rid of that right now. He's going after my life. 20 treasure tokens, wow. Alright, get a little frame drop there. Woo! I don't know what's gonna happen. He's like, I'm tired of this He's like, I'm tired of this damn Narset. You will not be getting through today, sir. Can't draw a card, no sir. I mean, all he's running is artifacts that mana rocks, and I mean, I've gotten rid of most of his win cons. 33 cards left in the deck. Guess now he's just using mana just to use mana. Or if I get rid of the bag of holding, he can get those cards back in his hand. Okay, you drew your card for the turn. Congratulations. We're gonna exile your graveyard. That's just devastating. We're gonna play our boy, Vornclex. Oh, I meant to actually, whoops. I meant to actually ult Liliana first. That's alright.
I prefer friends in load.
Alright, let's play Ugin. I think we got this. We still have the Boseiju to deal with the Paradox Engine if it ever comes down, which I doubt it, but you can never be too sure. Kill the Bergie. Let's play your blue, draw a card. This game is so long. Tekanuma. Can we play Spark Double in the Vornclex and just be hilarious with it? Just because. What do we have in our graveyard that we can get back? Oh yeah, Meathook Massacre. I can play that. Let's do it for 3. Father help. Oh, I should have did it for 4. I forgot the reality chip. What in the world is going on here? Shouldn't have done that actually. Key to the Archive, I guess? Oh, what about Liliana? We can cast Tamio.
I am privileged to carry true history to the other world.
I think we got this one, boys.
Harness the elements.
Just the reality chip.
Such an imperfect form.
Damn, that Tamio voice is creepy as hell. Oh, I should have played that first. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have swung with Rusty. I didn't realize he was -2. Can we do anything else? Oh yeah. Yeah, let's play the no, not the... I meant to play the damn Outlands Liberator. Alright. Might as well just play Land Warriors too. 'Cause why not? That's bugged. Look at our board. Oh, he should have just tapped with all his artifacts. The game's almost over. Oh, that's the game lagging, bro. I wonder what he drew. There goes Narset again, putting in work. I would just pass the turn, but I don't want nothing to come out of nowhere and I'm too late to stop it. I mean, that's just thinning our deck out, isn't it? at this point. And we draw a card for that too. King Narfi's Betrayal. GG's, we finally won. I mean, we were going to win next turn anyway, I think. Probably not next turn, but we were going to win. Pretty sure he didn't have no board wipes. Pretty sure he didn't have Paradox Engine. I don't know where, if we just decided not to put Paradox Engine in the Jhoira deck. You're playing Jhoira, why not play Paradox Engine? You might as well. Wow, what a game. Oh man, oh man. Alright guys, that's the deck. Usually I put 3 or 4 games in the video, but I know this one's gonna be a long one. That Jhoira game took forever, and you're gonna see it just from me cutting it. Just imagine how long it is. I will put it on screen how long the actual game was. It was actually insane. We got rid of Aetherflux Reservoir. I don't know where the Paradox Engine was in the deck. I don't even think he had a Paradox Engine in the deck, because when he sacked the Inventor's Fair, he went to go get something completely different that I didn't even think of, which was Dragon Spark Reactor, which, I mean, I kind of see what he was doing with Dragon Spark Reactor, but the fact that I had backup plans for his artifacts that we knew could do some damage. So getting rid of Dragon Spark Reactor, getting rid of Mystic Forge, getting rid of Aetherflux Reservoir, all those things was super important, and that helped us win the game. We got to play most of the deck, and I'm sorry if you guys see some plays that I didn't see. There was so much information to gather, and I was just trying to not have him play Paradox Engine and then go off in that same turn. So I always was just making sure that I had enough mana available to play Assassin's Trophy, or to play the channel side of Boseiju, or have Outland Liberator out. So just bear with me with that. That game was absolutely insane. But as for the deck, you guys see how well it does. I mean, it's pretty top notch. Muldrotha is just a really good, solid commander, and there's so many ways to really build around Muldrotha. I initially wanted to go all Planeswalkers, but I realized that it probably wasn't the best idea, just because a lot of the Planeswalkers are 5-6 mana, and our top end was just going to be really just stupid and unsynergistic. So I decided to go a different route, play some of the Muldrotha staples, and build off my deck that way. The ones I really wanted to include was Root Coil Creeper, Gravebreaker Lamia, Muldrifter, Stitcher Supplier, Kaya's Ghost Form, Styron Storm Tamer, Aether Spellbomb, these 1-drops really, and then those other few cards that I mentioned, I really wanted to include those. But I realized that Muldrotha is just really good at giving you things that are on sorceries and instants, but just giving them to you in other permanent spells, like Massacre Girl. Massacre Girl is a bomb in Muldrotha just because it's a board wipe on a creature. You don't really get that that often. Meathook Massacre is another example. It's a board wipe on an enchantment. You don't really get that often. So with Muldrotha, it's like these things are really, really important to have, as well as your effects that help a creature come back to the battlefield when it dies, like Kaya's Ghost Form. So let me know what you guys think of that one. Let me know what cards you would have put in the deck. Let me know what cards you would definitely take out. Let's have a conversation down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. So with that, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.